got 1 month of incarceration. She is to self-report, so she was not taken in, I don't believe, in the actual court date, so she's not in jail now. But, you know, they kind of split the baby in terms of who is pleased with what outcome. You know, I would say if I were Fernandes, I'd be more pleased than not pleased, because the prosecutors were gunning for an entire year, and she only got a month. But I'd be disappointed in some regard, because there's a lot of expectations that she wouldn't get any prison time, any jail time. Maybe she'd get a day or two or something like that. But the judge talked about how serious the crime was. And I'll do a pre-report. Just wait for her to come out. Probably will be at a little press conference. So I'll read the details of the pre-report, but the basic arguments were, you know, her attorney said she's been a good person, she's been a foster parent, she's trying to keep afloat for everything. The prosecutor and the attorney is saying a lot of this is being treated as if it were a bribe. She didn't actually technically take a bribe, because there wasn't any government business that was actually technically altered because of the money that she accepted. And the judge took that into account. The judge also remarks that people on different levels of criminal history have different types of sentencing, and that to get a year, Tania Anderson Fernandes would have to be at least of a level 6 criminal offender. And a level 6 criminal offender means that you had a multitude of past convictions in court cases and have quite a criminal history. To her credit, Fernandes Anderson has had none, right? So the judge took that into account. The judge also took into account the gravity and the severity of this action, because it isn't just a bribe. It's not like you might be the sanitation dude, because it's a similar thing. It's like government people accepting illegal money, but it's not like you're the sanitation dude to steal trash. It's like you're a council person. The public puts their trust in you. The public actually votes for you. You represent the entire government and its image as to whether or not it's corrupt. And the judge also said she wanted to set an example to indicate to anybody else in the government, in any future government, I guess, in Boston, that they will get jail time if they do this. Because one of the fears is it could be an enticing career if you have a good constituent base, if you want to profit. And if she got no jail time, then the worst that would happen is that you have to pay restitution. Oh, and she doesn't have to pay a fine, by the way. The judge kind of felt that she was indigent, didn't have enough money, so the judge did not make her pay a fine, but she still has to pay restitution. But even that, right? And then you can claim that you're broke and you don't have to pay a fine, and you have to pay some of it back, but you keep some of it. Well, then you make a nice profit, right? And what was really debated in the court was $13,000, so there's probably a lot more beyond that. And if her, I believe it's her son and her sister, if I'm not mistaken, if they had stayed, if they had stuck around, this is the guy that works for her. I'm gonna ask him a question. How you feeling? So you thought it could have gone worse? I'd imagine, yeah. Do you think she should have even gotten a month?
No, but I think considering the sort of political climate that we're in, I think the judge did a pretty good job.
Do you think it was a different U.S. attorney or different administration, it might have even been lighter?
Maybe.
How are you feeling about your future? Are you going to stay involved in politics?
No, I'm an educator. I'm going to stick with
Good for you. A lot less controversial. Thanks, man. Nice meeting you. So he was I think he worked for Fernandes for a little bit. He was fun to speak with. My senator got 11 years. Right. There are a lot of people who have gotten a lot harsher too, right? So, and that's something what people say is failing the justice system is, you're going to go to jail only for a month. So is that an actual appropriate sentence? Because all this is very deliberate. It wasn't just like it's an accidental thing, or you didn't report campaign contributions. It was, I'm deliberately hiring you. I know this is a violation of the law. And then beyond that, I've been reprimanded. I knew what I was doing is wrong, and I did it again. And I accumulated more money in a corrupt manner to pay off what has been deemed as corrupt already, right? So, probably be a press conference relatively soon. But put a 1 if you want me to do a pre-record or something like that. Got some kids running free. But yeah, so as you said, I spoke with an ally of hers, and he said he was pleased with the outcome. And he did remark that in the in this climate with the Trump administration. It's an interesting thing to say. With that, it might have been worse than perhaps if this was under the Biden administration, because this is all U.S. attorneys, all that stuff, national. So the person dealing with this is appointed by Trump, right? In the U.S., we have U.S. attorneys. Hey again, hey, Gentle Leon, nice to have you. We got some good people. Hopefully she'll be exiting soon. She's allowed to speak now, I think, because she's gotten sentencing, whatever. I spoke with her. If you want to look at the pre-record earlier, not the pre-record, you want to look at the live. Before this, I got to actually interact with her a bit. She actually seemed kind of nice, surprisingly. She's kind of cool. It's probably the success of getting elected. But yeah, and this is also in the backdrop of a primary election for Boston for mayor. Probably doesn't have much of an effect. Some people think that Michelle Wu, the mayor, has been very slow to respond to it and to really call for her to speak out against her and call for her resignation, which is kind of a fair argument. But eventually she did. So, and I think she has a primary challenge now. But I don't even think I'll stick around for that because she's like 50 points ahead. Hey, Zero Large Coco, nice to have you. Nice to have some people. There are a few people watching. That's okay. Yeah, again, her attorney would be nothing, so she got something. I think you can't be furious at the judge because at least there was something. And a month in jail is a deterrent, I think, for anybody to not do something. Versus the other thing, again, which wouldn't have been a deterrent, which would have been nothing. She has to pay restitution, and that would have been it. So this is a little better. But she'll be on probation for like 3 years, for a long time. But I think that should be fine because she's never had a criminal conviction. What did she do to get a sentence with the winds? Oh, whoops, with the winds it's hard to hear. I'd imagine, sorry. She hired 2 family members, which was an ethical violation. And then in that violation, she legally gave family members bonuses. But then what happened, she'd give her family member a bonus, and she would take half of the bonus. So there'd be like a special bonus that you get $13,000, and then in City Hall, in the bathroom in Boston City Hall, the employee gave her that's a lot of money, that's a lot of cash just hanging out, gave her about $7,000 of cash in the City Hall bathroom. So obviously directly taking from your employees' bonuses is a no-no. In addition to hiring your family, there's a direct clause that says you cannot hire direct family members. I know that. Oh, what was her sentence? Her sentence was 1 month in an X amount of supervised release, I could tell you. 3-year supervised release. And she'll self-report. So she has 1 month in prison, 3-year supervised release. So supervised release, I assume, is probation in a sense. I don't think that's like house arrest or anything. But yeah, that was the sentence. 1 month in prison. Right? Prison is a month? Hair's going crazy. So there probably should be some type of press conference happening. Too bad I don't have anybody watching, but that's okay. I didn't think anybody would watch it. Let's say Livy. What time is it? 4:53. That makes about sense. Gotta pick up my dog soon. Love the Copley Place Marriott in Boston. I was looking at that. That was too expensive. I'm at the club quarters. Very expensive to stay in Boston. It's like $200 a night, which is wild. Parking, I parked in like I don't even know how to say it. Alewife or something. She should have gotten more jail time. Yeah, I generally feel she should have gotten more jail time as well. And there have been others that have gotten a lot more. And there's been a history of corruption in Boston, and she got off light, I think, comparatively speaking. So it used to be that the Trump justice system was kind of gunning for her and, looking for corruption. Not necessarily. Oh, that's the courtroom sketch. May I see it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're the best. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. I love you. Got her expression down pat.
How are you? Who are you guys with?
And I just have a YouTube.
It's $300
For the original?
Yeah.
That makes sense. How long did that take you?
Well, since we apparently. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, that was a sketch. Fernandes Anderson, she's wearing like a black dress. Oh, there's the attorney. Cool. What up? There's her attorney walking out. He's like, all right, he's done. Yeah, I think that's her attorney if you want to catch up to him. I think that's the dude. You try. I didn't think he'd be tall. That's why I didn't even try. He made sure to make sure you didn't see him. Worth it. Maybe. Bummer. I guess he won't be up there. That was the attorney. I didn't even try to talk to him. It's so nice not working for a formal news organization because there's no expectation to. But yeah, I just saw him walk out and I was like, he doesn't want to. I already know. It's probably the best part of it. You don't have to do this awkward, like, you know they're going to say no, but your boss is going to get pissed. The news director is going to get pissed off if you say no. And it's the whole thing. And they're like, why didn't you get the interview? Because the person didn't want it. Well, it's your fault for not having them want to do it. And I'm like, oh, not really. Nice not to deal with that. But that was the attorney, so that's cool. I was sort of following the Donna Adelson case in Florida. Guilty verdict yesterday. Oh, was there a verdict in that? I wish it would have been fun to come down there. I think Tallahassee in September is pretty brutal. But I'm sorry I missed that case. I really am. It would have been, that's a very fascinating case. I don't know much about because I'm not covering it. Guilty verdict yesterday, yeah. I'll do some others, but not that one, tragically. Stand up, school. Got a lot of press out here. The reaction is priceless. Because all of that's filmed, right? That's another reason I didn't go, because in Tallahassee you could film all of it, which is nice. So there's less of a point. I mean, there is a point to going because you want to get the scene outside the courtroom and stuff, but generally if they're filming it, I'm less likely to go. I think the next place I'll be is in Arkansas, which will be fun. Aaron Spencer, that's a case. And there's a murder trial here, Brian Walsh. That'll be interesting. That guy is a weird dude. There's a lot of weird people in this city, man. So I'll be there. Well, sorry to have you guys wait so long. Hopefully you didn't skirt past us. So I wonder if she'll speak because her attorney just dipped. So my assumption is she's not going to talk. Of course, the prosecutors could certainly talk. I don't know how they'd be feeling. I guess they'd feel a little disappointed, but happy they got something. But it'll be interesting who talks, who doesn't. If anybody talks. Oftentimes you'll have this set up and nobody will do anything with it. Walsh is going to be locked up for a long time. Yeah, I think that's a real fascinating case. I don't think there's much of a case there either. But I will be there for Brian Walsh. That's fascinating. Ooh, she will talk. I don't think Fernandes is going to talk because her attorney left. So I'd be surprised to see her go by herself in front of the camera. She could. She's a good communicator, but I'd be surprised. So my assumption is if anybody talks, it would be only the prosecutor's side. But you don't know. This is why we chill and wait. See what happens. They never recovered the body. Yeah, that's why I thought it was a tougher case. A lot of cases with you don't recover the body is a lot tougher, but still doable, right? So that'll be. I mean, that's why he has a fighting chance because there's no body, right? Hey, Cheeks, nice to have you. Thanks for signing in. Any of you guys want to give me a super chat? That would be appreciated. Might make a difference in my life coming all the way out here. Nobody cares. That's okay. I didn't think anybody would. I might talk to this gentleman. See what's up. How you doing, sir? Were you at Tania's case?
Yes, I was.
What do you think about the verdict?
Well, here's what I think about it. We have a president of the United States and has 34 convicted felons. Not one day did he serve, not one day. And yet, someone who has stole far less is sentenced to month. Now, the judge was trying to be fair, but I wish he would consider that the 14th Amendment equal protections under the law still has a long way to go. But still I see in the court system in the United States, preference rules, and many times it's partial on those who have darker skins.
Darker skins, and another issue is I'm curious, do you think the Trump administration saw somebody speaking out and talking about genocide and pushing back against some of what Israel has done? Do you think there might be some blowback because of kind of her independence in that regard?
Well, you know something? Whatever the blowback is, if it's true, it's done enough, it is fierce and will last. So I do not know all the different issues. I treat others the way you don't want to be treated, no matter what your religion, faith, color, or skin is. So if that is the case, then we must apply it across the board.
It has to be consistent. What brought you out here today? Were you a constituent of hers? Do you know her?
Constituent.
Beautiful.
Supporter.
Awesome. Awesome.
Businessman in the neighborhood there.
Oh, cool.
And community.
Thanks for keeping that community thriving.
Thank you.
You know, you guys have done a good job. I can write it down here. I'll write down my info. Thank you for asking. I just have a little YouTube. So I decided to come up here. There's a lot of different dynamics about this race. Oh, thank you. You're the best. I appreciate it. I'll write down my info. There's a lot of different dynamics about the race. I mean, about this issue, about this case. She's been a very independent figure. You know, on the view that has been very aggressive in talking about Israel, talking about that they've been, you know, unjust in a lot of ways. And there's some national interest.
Is it Israel or is it the
well,
the
Netanyahu.
government?
Yeah, not the Israeli people. Certainly not. Certainly not. Not the Israeli people. No. That's a good point. But she's an independent figure, so she's and her constituents love her. Yeah.
I'm a constituent.
Yeah. Do you think if she ran again, because she could still run again, right? Would you support her?
I would vote for her.
Awesome.
I would
Thanks for your
vote for her.
interest.
Thank you.
Give me a call anytime. Email. That's just my name, Dodge Landisman.
All right, Dodge, good. What is you
Thank you.
for?
Just myself. I got a little YouTube. I travel the country covering court cases that I think need more attention. So I thought this one needed it, you know? And especially, I want to meet people like you to indicate that she has some support and she has some love. Yeah.
It's just a fiction.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why you're here, for the reality.
Okay, you got
Thanks for giving it to me. Good meeting you. Appreciate it. So that was cool. So she, you know, she's popular with her constituents. I'll say that. I don't want to get in the middle of anything. Oh, you couldn't hear him because of the wind? That's a bummer. The wind is intense. Welcome to Boston. But he was a strong supporter, you know. So she has her fans, of which there are many. And that's the thing, is she could run and get reelected. Entirely possible. We have a big crowded scene right inside the courtroom. So she might be coming out relatively soon. I'm going to have one more smoke. So that's an interesting call. What's the perspective of in every court case, even if it's the most cut and dry, there will always be a segment of people who feel like what is happening is unjust, right? There'll always be a segment of supporters. Even with Epstein, there's going to be a number of people saying this is all bullshit, this is me too, which is it. Oh, there she is.
Try to create stories. Try to verify facts. The reason why I don't talk to you is because you never report accurately on black people. You're always causing some sort of trouble. And you know what? The responsibility really ABC or Fox 25. The responsibility should be on the Black community. We need to create Black media so that we can actually be able to create a fair story and report accurately on Black people. The emotion. What I said, like, tell me, what's your name? Miss Saketi. Miss Saketi, tell me the last time that you caused a sin, that you committed a sin, that you did something wrong. And I took responsibility for every bit of it. I didn't make excuses. I didn't say I didn't do this part or that part. I took responsibility for all of it. But there is a moment in your life where you had to admit to go wrong. You had to do that. But what the media does is you guys really hurt families, you hurt people. You report on stories, you don't consider people's children, you don't care about where they are, you don't care that I'm a Black woman, that I'm an immigrant, that I'm getting death threats. And I'm not a victim, I'm not saying any of that, it's responsibility. I'm asking you to humanize Black people, especially. It's just simply report accurately, be responsible. And to my Black community, this is where we are, the state of things in Boston. A city where we have so much money. I'm not trying, I wasn't with the prosecutor, I was trying to gain momentum or popularity. I actually don't like talking to you guys. I actually don't like being in the media. It's just too much. And so can you please, I'm asking you for the love of God, stop talking about me. Just let the story go. It happened. I took responsibility. I'm off now. My Uber is here. And thank you for the real ones who were always fair and actually voted. I do have to go.
Das ist uma satisfação, não. It's time.
I'm trying to manage two.
Your car's here.
I'm trying to manage two groups. If you just give me a moment, it'll just be 30 seconds. I want you to respect what I just said. I would like for you to even when I say full responsibility, that all of it, and you guys still
They're gonna cut that in.
No. It's gonna be.
Kristen asked me what we did.
No hay nada.
Keep fighting. Doing a good job.
Mãe?
There she is getting in the car, and that's all she wrote. I feel bad for that Lyft driver. He's like, oh my God. What did I get myself into? Let's just let her go down. May I ask you a little bit about the case? No worries if not. I feel she got kind of railroaded. We'll just tell her I respect her position on exposing, genocide. Thank you.
Do you have a card?
I'll write down my info. I just got a little YouTube. So I'm by myself, but yeah, appreciate the interest. I like it a lot better. There's nobody controlling what you could say, how you can cover things, how you can selectively edit information. Yeah. She's a real fighter. Oh, cool. Are you right? Oh, wonderful. Oh, I wish you luck. Are you right for city council?
City council and school committee.
Awesome.
So she's going to teach me the ins and outs and
Oh,
what
wonderful.
not to do. And
Right.
what to do. So I
Right.
have so much respect for her.
Yeah, and and a lot of this is just her fighting against a lot of power structures. Yep, that people are hell bent on keeping in. That have been there for 150 years, longer than that. Here's all my info.
Okay, so do you come to Cambridge at all?
Sometimes I'm all over. So I'm from New York City, but I'm coming to Boston a bunch to cover cases. So yeah, I'd be interested in coming to Cambridge too. Absolutely, especially if you're running. Yeah. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. You running the primary on Tuesday? That soon?
Cambridge is different.
Okay.
We're
Interesting.
on the ballot.
Oh, nice. Congratulations. Cool. How many signatures you have to get?
We only have to get 50.
That's not too bad.
Yes, I already did all that stuff.
Oh, you're the best. Awesome. You guys vote for Melanie Gauss. Melanie Gauss. Very cool. And will you continue in her fervor and trying to expose Israel, highlighting genocide, empowering communities that haven't been empowered? Do you kind of want to continue a lot of that?
As far as do I?
Yeah.
I'm up and down with that. So
Cool.
That's something
I like
that
it.
we will have to really sit down and talk
Yeah.
about because it's such a big issue.
Yeah.
And you just can't minimize answers like that.
Right.
You know.
Right. So it's like a tightrope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very tight.
And that's the scary part. You don't walk a tightrope. It's like
Yeah.
come after you, guns blazing.
Yeah.
But
I appreciate you.
yeah.
You're such a kind soul.
Thank you. Likewise. Be good in office. Yeah, welcome to your campaign. Absolutely. It's an honor to meet you.
Thank you. It's fun. Stay
Thank
safe
you.
out here.
I will for sure. And vote again. Tell me your name for anybody watching in Boston. Melanie Gauss.
Cambridge.
Perfect. Good luck, Melanie. I'll see you on the campaign trail. I'll hit you up. Appreciate it. She was nice. Oh no, I won't vote for her. Yeah, you're not too nice for people. Josh, you fell off, bro. Word. Josh got his two-steppers on. I just too nice. Oh, we got some more interviews. Cool.
So my new I'm not going to touch that. Yeah, I'm not going to touch that. But you guys have a good evening.
What a crack I'm getting.
God answers prayer. People that do it if they have a lot to do. You guys have a great evening. My name is Rosalind Morno. Thank you so much for the time.
Last question. Do you think she got blowback from speaking the truth about Israel and calling out genocide?
I don't want to touch you.
I hear you. That's controversial. Thank you. I got some cool interviews. All right, guys. I think that's the crux of it. I will do a very long pre-record, and if any of you are interested in reading out the details outside the courthouse. But yeah, it was an interesting scene. Hello to Crackhead Kenny. Nice to have you. Speak now. Forever hold your peace. Please subscribe, and I will do a pre-record and talk about what I just saw. Thank you guys for watching. Very low today. It's only 30 people watching. Usually have more, but that's not surprising. But hey, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will do a very long pre-record where I'll almost read like